Okay, so we're here at 4300 Clear Valley Drive here in Encino. Now we're here to check the main sewer line. We cannot check every pipe in the house. You'll have your general inspector crawl under the house. He's going to run the water everywhere. We're checking the main sewer line, and we're running our camera from the 3-inch clean out, basically like the end of the line clean out, which basically takes us through the house to the outside where we found another clean out. Anyway, we pushed beyond that clean out, and we've gotten to a point where we're at the property line by the sidewalk. We cannot push any further, so we're going to record this, and then we'll go to the clean out on the outside of the house and continue our inspection. So right now we're at the property line. We're going to bring the camera back. This is a 4-inch clay pipe coming from the property line, running inside the property. This looks nice and clean over here. Remember, this inspection is based on my opinion. So it starts coming up at a 45-degree angle. And then right over here, we have a very big root coming in the line here. You see that? Right. So far, this is the only real big problem in the line.
6 feet deep with a retaining wall.
And 6 feet deep with a retaining wall. That's a pretty heavy root, okay? So we're going to bring the camera back from here. It continues coming back with a clay pipe. This all looks pretty good. Here's the clean out that we're going to continue our inspection from. Okay. So that clean out was definitely it was installed for the cleaning purposes.
Right.
Because it's a very short piece of ABS and comes back to cast iron pipe. Now the cast iron, getting a little old. You can see it does have some rust buildup in it. Ideally, you should never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. If unless you're going to do like a major remodel, I would always recommend replacing it. But it is functioning, but it does get a little bit of rust buildup, as you can see. Now, two options. You either replace it, or, like I said, you can run a cable with a blade through the line, and you can get rid of a lot of this rust by just running it through back and forth, flushing water. You'll be quite surprised how you can get rid of the rust. Now you can see the line is functioning, but it's getting a little old. And that's why you see we always recommend not to flush things. You see how it can catch, especially tampons and things like that. That's very bad. Don't flush your tampons.
Don't use tampons.
Yeah.
I know. Like quick.
So the connection,
An old man, that's
the connection to the next clean out was all under the crawl space,
We're
right?
going to show you.
So it's actually outside.
We're going to take you to that clean out after this. This is going all underneath the house. And you see here, it doesn't look too bad.
That means changing this doesn't require actually digging anything. It's underneath the house.
It's under the house, yeah. I think majority of the house is on raised where the piping is.
Yes.
That slab area, there's no piping over there.
Okay.
Because I think that end is the end over there.
The other side where it comes down, he thinks it's a slab bottom. Might be.
No.
Maybe raised? It's
Might be
raised?
raised,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's a good thing.
See, like here, the pipe looks pretty good. See, it's nice and round. You give it a good little grinding, and you should be okay for the time being. So here it comes out of the clean out here. We're going to pause the recording when we go over to the clean out outside. All right, so anyway, we're running the camera here from the clean out where the pipe exits the house. We've encountered a very heavy root, and this is out in the street. Basically, the sewer line took like a lot of turns. I don't understand why it didn't really just go straight out. But this is blocked over here. You see, I think it's going to dive down here. Yeah, it is diving there. Because you see, you've got those big electrical valves out in the street. Now, I mean, you can try to hydrojet the line. It's going to be a little difficult from this clean out over here because we're taking so many turns in the line. So, you see there's a 90-degree turn here, and this is coming on the property parallel with the sidewalk. Ideally, what would be good is just to go straight out. Takes a lot of turns over this, so let's just bring it back. And see, there's the other turn over here, and now we start coming up a little bit at a 45-degree. We're going to counter that big root right over here, the first big root. Those are very heavy roots, extremely heavy roots. And then we're going to come back from here. Well, we've seen all this here. So we're going to recommend at least to try attempt to hydrojet the line. It's either that or you get rid of the big root over here and take a straight shot into the street, which would be the ultimate best thing to do because then it's got a straight line and it's not making all these 90-degree turns. So we'll go ahead and stop the recording. That would be my ultimate recommendation.